Okay, so I wasn't going to post any videos on the MG. I just wanted to wait until it was bodywork, but as I was building the stuff that I'm going to build in this video, I thought this is pretty good content, and I think it'll be fun to watch, and I know there's some of you guys that really want to see the MG progress. So what I'm going to do until I get the bodywork done on the MG is I'm going to keep posting weekly videos on the MG. We're also going to have other videos, so we're going to go to a multi-video a week thing for a little bit. But the videos for the MG are going to be very kind of raw and unedited. I'll edit them, I'll throw them together, but I'm not going to go through a full production on them like I would normally do. That way you guys that are really interested in this build can keep up with it and can watch what I'm doing, and kind of it's going to be at greater detail than the final video. And then once we get it all primed and everything, I will do like kind of a single video that goes from basically not primed, not put together to primed and put together. So I think that's going to be the plan anyway for now. I hope you guys like this. It should be about 15 minutes, I think, 13 to 15 minutes long. And if you like this, if you appreciate this, let me know in the comments below. If you would rather just wait and see the whole thing, then let me know as well, because it is extra work, but I think it's worth it. I think you guys want it. I don't know. It's hard to tell, but let me know, and I'll keep making them if you guys keep watching them. Today we are going to be building the bash bar for this thing, and I'm really excited about it. The front bumper is made out of pretty thin fiberglass, so it's flexible, but the problem with that is it's not super strong. So it'll bend, but at some point it's going to break, and it's gonna smash the ground a good bit, I think, because of how low this car is, and the car is not coming up anymore. Like, this is just where it's gonna be. So we're gonna build a bash bar to help protect the bumper, to help protect us in a crash, and just for experience. I've never done it before, and I'm pretty excited to do some welding and some fabricating, because it's been a little bit since I've gotten to do anything substantial. So that's what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna be taking you guys along for the process, and I hope you enjoy it. Okay, so my shop is a mess at the beginning of this video. Hopefully it'll be clean by the end. And if you don't know why it's a mess, you'll know soon. You may already know, but if you know, you know. And if you don't, then you will soon. In one of the last videos, we bent up this tube. This is my bash bar, one of them. I decided I'm going to make two after looking at one of Adam LZ's race cars. And so we'll do that, and I'll show you that in just a minute. Over the weekend, I made some stuff because I just wanted to make some stuff without filming. It's kind of like, I wish I had a cameraman so I could do that all the time, but filming and making stuff can be a little bit stressful. I just wanted to make some things. So we made these. These are little tube pieces. That's the technical term. And they are going to go here and there on our bash bar, and that will allow us to connect them to the car. And I made some plates to be able to bolt this thing on and take it off and all that stuff as well. Nothing major, a lot of cutting and grinding, so I just felt like it wasn't worth filming, and I just wanted to make something kind of on my own. So we've got these things. I've already marked out on the bar where to put them. I'm going to use some C-clamps to hold them in place, and I found that welding is really fun when your metal's clean. I'm basically just building a jig, I guess, to hold these things level. We need to cut this down a little bit. Okay, so that, just like this. So I brought it in here to weld everything. The fitment wasn't great. It was okay, I guess. I mean, the bumper fits, which is cool, but like you can see, this is hanging off of this plate. So I'm actually going to make another piece to make this like an L shape. These plates are narrow because it's all I had. I wanted to make them a full width, but you know, I just wasn't able to. So anyway, we're going to finish weld everything in here because the wind was messing up the weld out there, which is normal. And then put it back on the car. Like I said, it didn't fit great to the car, but the car is not straight on the front. So I don't know what that's going to mean for us in the future. I may chop the front of the frame rails off and just tube the front end of the car. That would make getting the engine in and out much easier. So I don't know. That's definitely an option. We'll look into that. But that would allow me to kind of straighten everything back out too up front. But for now, we're going to roll with this. This is kind of an experiment for me since I've never built one of these before, just to kind of see how it's going to go and learn as much as I can along the way. So I'm going to work on welding these. I'm definitely learning how to weld, so hopefully it goes well. I'll actually show them to you guys though, and let you see kind of what I'm doing and how good or bad it is, whatever. As promised, here's all my crimes. The thing I found most difficult was to keep going. So you get spots like this, and it would like start, stop, then start back, and stop, and start back. So that's not great, but I'm pretty proud of this one right here. It was upside down. This one right here was upside down, and I was able to follow the contour of the tubing. So that's pretty cool. And then this one came out okay too. I think I was a little bit hot. This one right through here, and obviously you can see right here I had some issues, but overall that went pretty well. This I threw on this little backing plate right here just to have something to weld to, and welded on the back and the front, so that shouldn't go anywhere. I know it's not pretty, but it'll work. But overall, it went really well, I think. It's definitely not coming off. So this thing is good to go back on the car now that it's been welded. Yeah, we can go on to the second part of this bash bar, which I'm actually pretty excited about. I think it's going to make it look really cool. So I definitely want to finish the rest of this off of the car. It's just easier to weld. It's easier to kind of figure everything out. So we are going to do that, but I wanted to test fit it one more time before I put more time into it in kind of finishing the rest of this thing out. I wanted to build in some crash protection on the bottom for my bumper to try to help my bumper last a little bit longer. But first, we will test this. It's so strong. Come on, balance. As you can see, I've got... This car is bouncy. That's probably, whoa, that's probably not going to be good. Oh, that's the cut springs though. We just need to put a stiffer spring right in. No big deal. But yeah, pretty strong. Very cool. Welding's fun. It's just going to go like that, I don't think, but it might. But now you can see I've got tons of strength up there in case I ever need to stand on the front of the car for whatever reason. Yeah, because right here it doesn't spring at all, but up front, I can still stand on it. Let's see what the bumper does. What's up, dude?
Filming?
Yeah.
So sorry.
No, you're good.
Well, I got an OtterBox for an S10,
Oh, cool.
and I was going to give it to you because you're the only person I know with an S10.
Sick. You just sit on the hood. Where'd you get that from?
OtterBox.
I mean, why do you have one for an S10 though?
I really don't know.
Oh, okay.
I wish I knew. I just found it. I was like, hey, Caleb can probably use this. Okay. I just looked at my watch and I got to run.
All right, see you, dude. Thanks for the case, man.
Yeah, no problem. See you later.
See you, dude. Okay, so off camera, I made some adjustments. I actually took that bar and scooted it in. It still fits really tight, and because of that, I can do that. Now, it's not bolted in very tight, so I don't know if you saw it flexing on the camera, but basically, it's real strong. It's still got enough flex that, well, it's not even bolted. I can't really show this well. Anyway, there we go. We can do it like this. It's still got enough flex that it'll move a little bit when it hits the ground, but it's going to protect our bumper a lot. So I'm pretty excited about that. I'm eating graham crackers because when you're an adult with children, you get to eat all your favorite snacks from being a child again, and it's one of the best parts about being a dad. So what I'm going to do now that this fits, and this, you can see this fits on there pretty well, and it's strong, which is pretty awesome. I'm going to pull this back off. We've got to trim our big bar and cap it so no water can get in there. So we'll trim that down, we'll cap it, and then we'll spray it. Those of you with a keen eye might have noticed my tape measure broke in this video. Now I own Nice Tools, and by Nice Tools I mean Sonic. Now it's no secret that I have been promoting Sonic for several months now, and I've been using these tools for a really long time. And this is why I love Sonic. Let me show you. So on my box it says scan here. I'll take my phone, put it right there, and that is going to bring me to this. We've got a 24-hour tool exchange. I'm going to put in my name, my email address, my phone number, the shipping address, zip code, reason for the return. They also ask for a picture of the part number on the tool. Was it custom etched? Not living that life yet. And I am not a robot. Now we'll submit it, and we will have a new tape measure before I'm done filming this video.
4 to 6 weeks later.
Jeez. We've got a few welder fabricators that watch the show. For you guys that work with metal often, I need a recommendation for hole saws. I got that one at Lowe's. I really got it for notching, and decided I'd use it to make some little end caps for my tubing, and man, it's awful. It just did not want to cut. Maybe I was doing something wrong. If I was, let me know in the comments below. But yeah, if you've got a hole saw brand that you like, let me know, because I'm definitely down to spend some money on one if it's going to work well and last a long time. So we've got these little caps now on the end. I really wanted to cut these so I'd have a really easy spot to weld. I'm going to try to do a continuous weld all the way around and see how it goes. Maybe it'll go well, maybe it won't. I don't know. It doesn't really matter because it's just to seal it off. But it's a good time for me to practice like running a bead all the way around. I'm not going to weld in this. I got to go put some pants on. I'm going to put some boots on, and then we'll probably set this on the floor with the fiberglass cloth under it and weld it. there you go. Obviously, you can't see it now, but it's there, and it's very strong. What we're gonna do is put some bolts in these corners. That'll hold the corners together and fix that seam. And it also puts tension on the bumper, which helps the bumper feel a little more solid, which is good. Now, I'm pretty happy with how this came out. I think it looks really cool with the bumper off. I think it looks really good with the bumper on. And it wasn't that hard once I kind of figured out some of the main problems that I was gonna have. But overall, I really like it. Now, I've said this before, I'm not a huge fan of this bumper. I like the design, I just didn't build it really well in terms of like, it was just a very steep learning curve. So we'll probably end up coming back and doing a revision to it, or maybe making another bumper. But for now, I don't want to focus too much on that. I want to keep moving. I want to move forward and get this car in a place where we can do the engine swap and get it on the road and all that cool stuff. So this bumper is going to stay, but just know there is some imperfection with it. I know you guys are going to notice it. You'll see it in video, especially when we get to like painting and stuff. And I know that, I understand that, and I probably will change it, or at least fix it if we can in body work. But it is what it is, and if we decide to build another one, we will, and if we don't, then this will just be the one that we use. I don't expect this one to live very long with the lowness, but we'll see. Maybe the bash bar will work. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I've got some more videos coming out during the week, next week, that you guys will get to see as well. I don't know if we'll move to a multi-video posting schedule for good, but for the next few weeks, we're gonna have to, because there's been so much stuff going on in the background that I need to get you guys caught up on, so you know what's going on and what's happening as we move through these next few videos. I'll see you guys in the next one. I was editing this video and I forgot to show you guys this. So this is the old broken one. Doesn't work. And the new one. And that's why I love Sonic. I didn't have to stop working to get my exchange. That's a good business. If you're looking for a new tool brand to try out, I have a discount code for Sonic. You can check them out. They're really great, and you just can't beat a lifetime of free exchanges no matter what.